presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, folks. Thanks. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, they've got Powell. KYRIE Irving is out there with LUKA DONCIC. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in a power forward position. And you know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
KYRIE not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
Outside Matthews. And the pass to Middleton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Good work there as it goes.
KYRIE Irving has a sweet looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
Giannis high post. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. Now, how gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Doncic against Middleton. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Doncic passes to Powell. Lopez with the block. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Grayson Allen's checked in for Milwaukee.
In for the Bucks, Grayson Allen.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Count it.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Holiday against Irving. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's tipped. Irving against Middleton. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there, and good that time.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Giannis back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday against DONCIC. Here's Brunson. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Portis drives in, and Portis throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Kicks it out to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 3 for DONCIC. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Hardaway for 3. Good on the triple. Hardaway's got 5 more.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., you can see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And here's DONCIC from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to...
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard.
3.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there. And
now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Allen. Ibaka is out there with Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. And here's DONCIC from the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
There's no doubt that KYRIE gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor. And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Stolen by Brunson. Now the Mavericks moving it up the floor. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and KYRIE with a great finish.
And Matthews gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Connaughton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
This is when length becomes a massive positive. A shot block by Giannis.
Assist goes to.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Irving against Matthews. Middleton looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Middleton's length coming into play and finishing strong.
2 minutes remaining.
Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Left side, Irving. The 3. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And here's Matthews. .130 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Connaughton. Here's the 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson. Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Holiday. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Holiday. Passes to Giannis. Another shot. He lays it in. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's Irving missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
You've got Reggie Bullock. Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Doncic against Matthews. And they double up Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bullock's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 3. Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. Over Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Irving. That one a little long. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Matthews. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Count it, good. Giannis has got 18 points.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look for Dallas. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Irving. Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Portis.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. It's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Back to Holiday. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with Jrue Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Jrue being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense and he shuts him down.
Shots good by Ibaka.
A high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Doncic against Allen. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The Mavericks leading.
2 minutes.
Right side Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Out to Doncic. Powell trying to free himself up. And Luka Doncic again from deep. Doncic has got 23. Holiday, the pass to Portis. He dishes it to Allen. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Powell kicks to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Brunson the pass to Dinwiddie. Out to Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's Nora. And Portis throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Irving subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Jrue Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Bucket is good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
No stopping KYRIE on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
It's
foul.
going to be on KYRIE Irving.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both shots good from the stripe. Up in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about LUKA DONCIC for Dallas. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bucks, Holiday and Connaughton are the guard. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Holiday.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Irving can't hit.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton, and to Kumbo. And out of Kumbo with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Irving, and there's the drive, and it's good, 2 points. Irving's got 26 points.
Feels like KYRIE locked in right now. No let up in his offensive attack, and he's hot.
It's deflected. And he gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Maverick lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
Irving for 3. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Powell comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dinwiddie. Holiday against Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by Powell.
And KYRIE doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Bucks trail by 4. Middleton up top, Brunson covering, and so Milwaukee again turning it over. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Wesley Matthews.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. The pass to Brunson. Back to Irving. Offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. A second chance effort. No good on the layup. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Right block shot. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
First free throw is good.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's Irving driving to the basket. It's good. Irving's got 30 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Missed inside. Dallas leading by 4. Outside Irving. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Brunson, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bullock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Bucks trail by 4.
Substitution.
Outside Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third team.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Dallas calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, KYRIE Irving.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Irving against Holiday. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good with the triple. Bucks trail by 3. Over in the corner, Matthews. Kept alive.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Giannis outside. Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Holiday against Irving. Driving inside. And the shot goes down. Irving's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And KYRIE right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
DONCIC is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Bullock kicks to Powell. From the arc. The kick out to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Matthews left side. No good that time. 19 seconds left in the game. DONCIC outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And it feels like DONCIC has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Outside Hardaway. A deep three from Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Such a remarkable scorer. KYRIE has such a quick trigger. The D has no chance there.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, LUKA, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.